sunset in your eyes, see the thorn twist in your side, and I'm waiting for you. A sleight of hand and twist of fate on the bed of place makes me wait and wait for you. With or without you, with or without you. Through the storm, we reach a shore. You gave it all, but I want more. And wait for you, with or without you, with or without you. I can live with or without you. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away, with or without you, with or without you. I can live with or without you. Hands are tied, my body's brute, she got me with not feet away, well, nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you.
Hello folks, welcome. It's been a while, it's been quite a while since we were out in any paranormal investigations, or just haven't got the time, to be honest with you. And it's bank holiday in Republic of Ireland, today, so why not just come out and do a quick session for you. Today's story is 100% true, and I'm going to take you back to 2018. Oh, 5 years ago now. And this story is 100% true, not 5 days later, 5 years later. And it's in relation to a young woman who lived in Ardee in County Louth in Republic of Ireland. And she drove from County Louth out to this very, very quiet and unique small little chapel back in its time, and little graveyard, not too far away from where I live. And she drove from Ardee and she drove into the car park over here, and she doused herself with 5 litres of petrol, and she set herself on fire. Yeah, can you imagine it? She was a young woman of 3 children, and not a very nice way to go at all. So I'm going to come out and do a spirit box session. When I was told the story, I couldn't believe it. A young woman with 3 kids. God knows what was going on in her mind. There is a helpline number there if you feel affected by watching this video. And just imagine dosing yourself with 5 gallons of petrol and setting yourself on fire. Pain. God. So I'm going to try and use a spirit box today. Let's see why. Don't know if it's going to work. When I do spirit box sessions, I usually write it under white writing what I pick up. But before we get into this story, let me show you where I am, what I am, what's in here. There's some very, very old headstones in here. And we're in a graveyard. As Casper Sites says, your house was built on a graveyard. So without further ado, let's show you where I am. Let's turn around the camera and show you. Right folks, so this is the little graveyard. This used to be now chapel one time back in here. And I just want to take in the bit of music in the background and take it all in before we start doing an investigation. So we're just going to give you a quick little tour. So here we go. Take it all in and we just show you what it's all about. Some real old headstones here. Take it all in. Every graveyard has a story. So we'll just walk around, give you a guided tour of the place first before we start doing it in relation to the lady that just took her own life. Just going to walk it in. I haven't done anything like this for a long time now. There's no harm to take a break in that time. We'll give a guided tour of the place first, and then we'll talk about the lady. We'll sit here and we'll talk about her. But at the moment, just going to let the spirits know that we're here, and we'll call upon them in a wee bit. Some real old headstones here. Some really old headstones here. Just gonna set that there while I tie my laser. they stand there for a minute. Just going to tie my lace for a second. Some real old headstones here. I'd say that one there could tell a story itself. It's a real old headstone. 1736. I'll just give you a quick look what it is all about. There's a lot of new graves here and there's a lot of old graves here. As I said, going back to 1916. You can see there Thomas, who died on the 11th of April 1916. Some really old headstones and unusual graves. This is kind of the newer section down here. So we just take a little walk down here. We take it all in. I like to when I come to places like this, I like just to walk around and feel the atmosphere in the place first. Sometimes when you go to do spirit box sessions, you could pick up on any entities that are still around. But today I'm here for the day of the lady who took her own life from RD. So we're going to walk, just one walk, and we'll head back to the area. It's the back of the church there. So I like just to walk around and let your presence be known. So what we're going to make our way to a quiet little section. I won't be doing the spirit box session in the church now. We're going to do it near the area where the woman took her own life. And see can we communicate with her. Not saying it's going to work or anything. Sometimes you could be lucky. Sometimes you could be very unlucky. Some things mightn't happen at all. Now, I'm different to other paranormal investigators. I'm not going to fake it. If it happens, it happens. No RAM pods, no cat balls, no EMF readers. Nothing like that. Just a plain old simple spirit box that I'm going to do today. Nothing else. No camping out. Nothing. Just simple. So, put the tea on, earphones in, and see, can you hear what I hear today? So let's make our way down here. And we'll make our way to a nice little quiet area where the wind won't affect our little spirit box session. And I think here, between the two trees, would be an ideal spot. Just here. So we'll just set up that camera here. And we just turn down these a small bit. And we get it up and running. In about 2 minutes, we get up and running. But before we do that, so I'm just going to put the pod like that. You're going to sit here and call out. So let me explain the story. So this is a small little graveyard in the middle of nowhere. So we need to come out here to tell the story here. So you come off the main road and you drive in here. There's a little car park here for the people who want to go in and pay respect for the loved ones. And look at the shit. People come in here and they don't even clean up after themselves. So this little area here, this lady drove her car in. RD's about 20 minutes from here. She drove her car in. She parked it somewhere along here. And this is where she took her own life. Here. Now, there is little flowers here, little stones here. That's all we have here. In remark of respect to her. That's all. Nothing else. That's it. There was little stones in here one time. Someone put a medal in it. But that's it. That's all that's left in our marker for there. That's it. And this, believe it or not, the people of the surrounding area don't like these stories to be told. They keep them hush hush. That was me. I'll have a little plaque there in remarkable respect of her. Right there. Well polished up. Like if they don't want anybody to know what happened. Which is wrong. So we're going to try and do a spirit box session and see what we pick up. So we're just going to go in here and see what happens. Right, so I'm tucked in underneath these trees here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do no dies or rods, nothing. Just keep it nice and simple. We'll just do a spirit box. There's so many different ways you can communicate with the spirit world. If you don't believe it, then you know what to do. Skip on, go on to another video. But if you believe in this, and you believe that people can communicate with the spirits or the dead, a lot of paranormal investigators use spirit boxes, cat balls, EMF readers, you name it. Thousands of things out there that you can communicate with the spirit world. And I use just nice, very easy and simple, a little pocket radio. I use it and I scan through the channels, and the spirits are believed to be able to use and manipulate the device to send words to the device to communicate with you. Now, you either believe it or you don't believe it. Now, when you come here, a place like this, you switch on very, very quickly, and the spirits will let you know themselves if they want to communicate. Some will tell you, some of them will tell you to get out. Some of them would love to communicate with you. But I'm here for in remark of the respect of the lady who took her own life. I want to know, has she a message? So here we go. So we're going to turn it on, and you're not going to see me facing you guys. I'm going to turn around the camera, and I'm going to walk around scanning the device to the microphone and see what we can pick up, right? So I'm going to turn around the camera now, and you're going to see it as I see it. Okay. So right, so the device is turned around now. As you can see, that's where I was sitting a few minutes ago. It's nice and sheltered here. As you can see, the sea is just out over there. So we're just going to scan now and see.
Impossible. Some of the tracks not.
So let's turn it on now. So it's on now. Good evening, spirits. My name is Philip. I come with love, joy and respect. Mean no harm to anybody. If the spirits of the graveyard can just step aside for 1 minute, I just want to communicate with the lady who took her own life outside the graveyard. And then I'll give you the opportunity for the spirits of the graveyard if you wish to communicate with me. To the lady who took her own life, who parked her car outside this wall here and poured petrol over herself, I just want to communicate with you. If you can come forward, please. I come with love, joy and respect. If you want to pass a message on, please use the device I have in my hand to let us know what was going on and why did you take your own life. What a way, I'm sorry to say it, but what a way to take your life with petrol. The pain itself, horrible. So I'm here today, 5 years later, to communicate with you and see is your spirit still here. Use the device I have in my hand to pass a message on. And remember, folks at home, if I hear it and when I go back trying to make the video together, I'll write it under white, and if it's a serious one really coming true, I'll write it under red. So if the lady's here who took her own life, please use the device, use my energy, and pass a message on to the people of RD or even your family.
onto that machine over there.
Stand in front of what looks like a block of flats. It's This Alicia Stocha.
And go to where the area where it happened. Are you here?
14%. August of each now and then.
Is this the area where it happened?
Maybe, yep, go ahead. For that Irish music. And rescue teams.
Rescue teams. Is this the area where you committed your suicide and took your own life?
Certainly the first step.
What is your name? Can you tell us your name?
Exactly what you're signing up for, what that
big fish on
So that's interesting, right? So
Is the spirit here, the lady who took her own life here? Are you here?
people are in a situation where they've been asked to pay
final operation.
major company. Member don't accept the offer. They have payment plans they could.
So folks, do you know now that's the first scan we did. And as I said, you can do hundreds and hundreds of scans and you mightn't get anything. And then you can come here after a couple of seconds and you may have got something. Now I don't know if I got something on this or not. I'm going to have to put the earphones in and scan it one more time. But what we're going to do is we're just going to do it one more time and then we'll do a quick spirit box session around the graveyard and see do we pick anything up, see if there's any other spirits wish to communicate. So let's do it one more time.
About as well, it's about also about making to make their money go further. .24/7 support.
Professional isn't always convenient. The driver sunshine be wild. Hey, Lena Hosto.
Dumplings, cover and simmer.
Gordon is probably cancelling. Unlimited. But Reinhard will.
Is the lady here? Are you here?
Because that's us.
Are you?
On main thoroughfares that need to move. Oh, switch and try.
Right, so folks, as I said, I haven't been out doing investigations in a long time. Now, I don't know, have I picked it up in relation to that spirit box session, but the story goes that a young lady from RD in her 30s drove from RD out here in 2018. There's a picture in relation to in the Gardaí informers, but it was a hush hush. They closed this very, very quickly. They didn't want the public to know about this suicide. What happened with this lady? They swept it under the carpet, and she drove a car outside here, and she poured petrol over herself, and she set her light herself, and you can imagine it. She left behind her husband and 2 kids, and it happened in 2018. And when I heard the story, it says, well, I'm only 10 minutes away from here, and I'll try a spirit box session if I ever get time to do it. So that's why I'm out today, and we'll do a quick walk around with the spirit box session to see if there's any other spirits who wish to communicate with us. So we'll do one more walk down along that wall and see does the lady wish to come forward along that wall there, because it happened outside the wall. So let's do it one more time, and then we'll try and communicate with the spirits in the graveyard. Sometimes when you talk about the situation, she may come forward.
All my classes have nearly of the full range. Find us at turkingtonwindows.com.
Finish today, but the Irish rugby. From Tom Hagen from We.
Alright, so if you don't wish to communicate, that's fine. I come with love, joy and respect. I just want to try and communicate with you. See, did you want to pass any message to your family?
10 for the FM break.
And that's it from us. We'll have you next update.
Each month and build credit on
Can you say the word fire?
On your radio.
At 1 with me, Sarah Montague, which has struck the region as the worst. After a massive earthquake.
Just makes you happy, doesn't it?
The earthquake has hit the same area of Turkey.
And building.
With that number,
Free people trapped in the rubble of level.
Right, so we'll walk the graveyard now, guys, and we'll see. As we're walking, we'll just keep the spirit box session. Just scan and see if there's any spirits wish to come forward. Is there any spirits in the graveyard that wish to come forward and pass a message on to the people? My name is Philip. Come in love, joy and respect. Use the device. Come forward, please.
Disaster management.
Syria from a decade, from 10 years, the structure it's destroyed. So I think it's good way.
Expensive. So at the moment, we
A country already battered by
Peace. I take her out to fancy restaurants.
Prices then this car usage to have the sentencing hearing.
the general feeling hit.
Taria, gur mari ber She was keen meal.
And bookings for summer holidays. Requests are from people
Recently,
in the price of
Any spirits in here wish to say hello?
there's what's on in Ireland.
has been lost. Italy, Greece, and Croatia.
Absolute devastation.
Financials.
Absolute devastation.
Taribis.
Spirits are about to go.
Early hours. They represent.
Continue to erode with an uncertain future.
It's not yet. People in Ireland.
A number set to grow significantly.
Is the Aribis a cortive? Argus and
Declan Wilson, all this
business.
Aggravated burglary in
Italy, Greece.
event in support.
President Erdogan.
Ireland's favourite sun destinations.
Regulations.
The back at
East Anatolia.
Tashafogli.
Ulster Hall, so listen.
or over more than 100 alleged breaches of
So folks, I don't know, are we picking it up in the spirit box, but it is quite hard. The wind is blowing. I'm out of practice. I haven't been doing it. It's nearly a year now since I've been out doing any investigations. But we'll give it one more go before we finish up. If you want myself and Caroline to go out and do more of these investigations, leave a message underneath the video and we may consider it. But it's very, very hard to do it. Baby Philip is autistic and he needs care 24/7, and we just find it very hard to do anything, even to go from A to B. Somebody has to be with him 24/7. He's coming 3 now, and he still has not spoken a word yet. He cannot talk, but they say time is the answer to it, and you know it'll come eventually. But he is 24/7, and he needs care, minding all the time, because he's very active. So that's one of the reasons why we haven't been out doing any of these investigations. Family has to come first, unfortunately, and when we get times, we go out do these little videos. And we will be doing a video in Greece this year, myself and Caroline. We're going back to Greece. If you haven't seen our Greece videos, do so. Go back and watch them. And we will be doing a paranormal investigation on the 13th of August in Rhodes in Greece, on the Suicide Mountain. We will be doing about 2 hours of video on the 13th of August. In that video, definitely. That's definitely on the books anyway for this year. We're going to go to Greece in Rhodes, and we're going to do an investigation there. So we don't know whether we do a live one or not. That's totally up to yourselves. If you want to do a live one, you have to write under the comment. If you want a live investigation, we will do it. But it's just time. But we will have time in August. That's myself and Caroline's time out. So for the last time, let's do one more quick spirit box session on the little radio device and see does anyone want to speak at it before we leave. So spirits, this is your last chance. Does any spirit wish to say anything before we go? I'm about to go now. Last chance.
557, that's
Does the lady wish to come forward before we go?
have promised. Cup, which begins.
This is a light drizzle towards the west.
Can we talk about the
Right folks, that's it. That is it. I'm not going to fake it. If it happens, it happens. That's just the way it is. I won't fake nothing. That's the way it should be delivered to you guys. Just thought it was a very, very, very sad story from the lady from RT who came out here, and but I did do my own inquiries about it. The lady was going through a bad spell, and she just came here, unfortunately, and it was all built up inside her. But she dosed herself with 5 litres of petrol, and she poured it over herself, and she lit herself. What a way to go! Unbelievable. And I said I just wanted to share that story for you. So, if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want more, give us another thumbs up. And if you don't like it, alright, just give us a thumbs up anyway. So, it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Caroline. And we'll see you in the next one. Slán go fóill.